A very good evening to you, our dear listener, and welcome to Explorer Online Radio. Today is Tuesday, the 9th of January 2024. Reading you the news at 9 is Nicholas Tewandeke. First, the headlines. Government assures Ugandans of safety of data collected for digital number plates. Top Ugandan universities exposed for teaching expired courses, and in Luwero district, UPE teachers to return funds unaccounted for. The news in detail. Dr. Chris Baryomunsi, the Minister for ICT and National Guidance, has pledged to protect personal data collected for the Digital Number Plate project to prevent misuse. This was at the Uganda Media Center during the launch of the 2024 Data Privacy Campaign under the theme Stop, Think, Own Your Privacy. Baryomunsi highlighted the data will aid security agencies in tracking individuals involved in crime using cars and motorcycles across the country. The Intelligent Transport Monitoring System project was launched in November last year amid privacy concerns, with vehicle samples selected from key government entities. Moving on, top universities including Makerere, Kyambogo, Makerere University Business School, Mbarara University of Science and Technology, and Gulu University are among the institutions teaching expired courses despite not being accredited by the National Council for Higher Education. The Auditor General, John Muwanga, revealed this in an annual audit report presented to Parliament for the financial year ending in June 2023, that out of the 629 programs, only 332 were accredited, 138 were sent to the National Council for Higher Education for accreditation, and 222 were not accredited. According to the National Council for Higher Education statistics, at least 1,470 programs have expired over the last 5 years, including both public and private academic institutions. In Parliament today, Speaker Anita Among has welcomed Joel Sonyonyi as the new leader of opposition, succeeding Matthias Mpuuga, who resigned on 15th December last year. The NRM MPs praised Mpuuga's leadership and urged Sonyonyi to build on his work. In his first speech, Sonyonyi emphasized his role as a government watchdog, stating he would execute this mandate according to Rule 14, Section 1 of the Rules of Procedure. Parliament also confirmed Mpuuga as Opposition Commissioner, with Afoya Chan Esther, Solomon Silwanyi and Prosi Akampulira representing the NRM from January 2024 to May 2026. And in the KCCA Chief Magistrate Court, the State House Anti-Corruption Unit and the Uganda Police have arraigned 6 suspects in connection with aggravated robbery and conspiracy to commit a felony. The suspects, including Lukwago Julius, Kato Hussein, Okelo Peter, Katerega Umar, Ochen Hussein, and Bahati Godfrey, were arrested for forcefully accessing the partially demolished family house of Engineer Johnson Eliba Orech, armed with machetes, and violently attacking and robbing one family member of a phone and money. The family home was illegally demolished by individuals on December 26, 2022, following Yusuf Semakula's instructions, and this was investigated by the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, and the status quo was maintained pending court cases regarding property ownership. In Luwero district, the Chief Administrative Officer has ordered 5 head teachers to refund over 24 million shillings allocated under the Universal Primary Education Program due to their failure to account for funds disbursed during the 3rd and 4th quarters of the 2022-2023 financial year. The affected teachers, including those from Champisi, Kaswa, Chivanyi, Sawe Orthodox and Roman Catholic schools, have unaccounted for 6.2 million shillings, 5.8 million shillings, 5 million shillings, 4.2 million shillings, and 3.8 million shillings, respectively. Erukamu Wamala Chole, the chairperson of the Luwero District Public Accounts Committee, alleges that head teachers fail to account for the funds released to schools. He adds that the district is expected to reclaim the funds even after forced retirement. In Mbarara district, the National Environment Management Authority has halted the construction of a fuel station along the Tororo-Mbarara highway due to the absence of an environmental and social impact assessment certificate, which could lead to environmental violations and poor planning and management decisions. Additionally, potential harm to human health and safety could not be adequately addressed, leading to accidents and injuries. The foreman, who was instructed to stop all activities related to the fuel station's construction, and the developers are required to address the NEMA-related issues before resuming work. In our regional news, Uganda is set to host the Intergovernmental Authority on Development in East Africa on January 18, 2024. Vincent Bajire Waiswa, the permanent secretary for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, says the summit will convene heads of state from member countries to discuss regional peace and security. IGAD, founded in 1996, is composed of 8 member states including Uganda, Kenya, Djibouti, Somalia, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Sudan, and Eritrea. In our last story, 3 ministers and 4 governors have been disqualified from the Democratic Republic of Congo's presidential election due to fraud and violence. The Electoral Commission claimed the candidates committed fraud, corruption, acts of violence against election workers and voters, and vandalism of equipment. The 82 candidates were excluded from the legislative, provincial, and local elections. That has been the news at 9. Thank you for listening. Nicholas Devandeke.